What is happening? If you've seen this video, it is either the last Monday of 2014 or the first day of 2015. Either way, make it an impactful. And by last Monday, I mean I'm filming this on the last Monday. So it's going to be the last Tuesday of 2014 or the first day of 2015 if it's on Thursday. And you know, it's crazy to think about. So many people don't even consider like, oh, a day is a day is a day, it's a day. But I mean, have you thought about that? The year's over, guys. The year's gone. 2014 out of here. See ya, sayonara. 2015 is here, so make it count. Make 2015 something that is going to be impactful and something that you're going to be proud of, and that you'll look back in 2016 and be like, wow, I'm glad that I did that in 2015. Check out, this is one of the gifts that Chase got me for Christmas. It's a artsy-fartsy barbell clock. I'm going to put like right here. Take up some space right there. And he also got me like a detail for my car, which I'm really excited about. And one of those snowboarding mask things, which are so nice. You look like, I don't know what you look like, but it's the best. I digress. I'm actually, we're going to go snowboarding, I think, in a week or two. Do y'all want me to get some footage of that? I've been known to shred the gnar pretty hard on the shred stick, which I call my snowboard. Not too crazy. Maybe I'll do some jumps. Maybe I'll do some boxes for you guys. Would you want me to get some footage? I'll even bring the DSLR and go crazy and get some DSLR footage. But I'm going to head to the gym. Got to do some pause squats tonight. But not just a pause squat. A 3-rep max pause squat. Lordy! Let's go ahead and change. So I'm trying this whole, like, see it on YouTube, doing candy during workout, candy before the workout, but like getting some carbs in for energy. I'm just gonna use that as an excuse to eat some delicious candy. The year of the squat. That is what this is gonna be. I am really gonna focus obviously on all of my lifts, but the squat is something that I really want to increase because I feel strong at it. It's something that I know that I can increase. I really want to hit 450 in the next month or two. And then after that, it's just keep on going up. Now, obviously, you'd want me to gain some weight, but I'm trying to do the meet in March. And realistically, putting on weight to just drop the weight back down for the meet might affect my strength even more, or it might just be a worthless little bulk. I didn't bring a little adapter to my tripod, so I just had to kind of set the camera on there, so you have to bear with me for this video. As I stated in the beginning, 3-rep pause max. I think what Simon is really wanting me to do, because a lot of the max efforts are going to be multiple rep maxes. Now, I'm used to just doing maybe a single rep max, maybe a double, but the triples whoop my butt. They're something I'm not really used to. I've never had to do multiple sets at a very, very high weight. Usually I'll do a lower percentage on the pause squats because I usually use them as an accessory. Really pushed myself in today's workout, guys. I really pushed myself because, as you're going to see, I get up to 365 pounds. I almost call it quits after that, and I decided to go for a little heavier, and you will see that. Let you watch it raw. And something else that you might hear in the raw clip is some music. I know I always get comments in my videos about the music that is played at my gym, which I never have any idea what it is. I believe the band that y'all always comment on is Amon Amarth, something like that. I have no idea who that is. Never heard the music. Obviously, I hear it every single time I go into the gym. But that's great that you guys like the music. So the raw clips are actually pretty entertaining. Again, 365 pounds. What I'm really trying to do is slow down my reps. I'm not trying to drop super fast into the hole, trying to keep it controlled to keep the tightness and not go so deep. As you know, that was the downfall at my meet, or one of the many downfalls that I had at my meet. So really trying to control it, not go so deep. 390 pounds on the bar. Enjoy this raw clip, and we will talk in about 25 seconds.
really ecstatic with that. Now 405 is my max single rep pause squat, and I even think I could do a double, so I'm really excited about that. If I can get up to a triple with 405, that will make my day, and then it's just upward from there. I really want to hit that 450, and then after that, 500, who knows? 500 at 165? I think so many people get upset that I don't gain weight. Like, my weight staying at 165 upsets everyone else's everyone else's day. The next thing I did was 3 sets of 5, 315 pounds on the pause squat, followed by some deadlifts. Now, deadlift footage is going to come probably next week. I really want to film some heavy deadlift pulls because that is probably the most eventful thing to watch because that's the highest numbers. I know that I post a lot of squat footage. I know I post a lot of bench footage, but I want to keep it diverse. I want to kind of cycle through all of my sessions. I usually film on my my maximum effort days because those are a little more entertaining. The volume on the dynamic days are just kind of repetitive, so always trying to keep things entertaining. 435 pounds for 10 sets of 1. What? What my butt? And the first one went a little slow, but I picked up speed after that. Then had to rush out to work at Gold's for my personal training client. And then the clip that you're going to see right here, John, which you may see in other videos, he is transferring to the dark side, doing some sumo. Let me know if you want to see a video with him again. So, all done with the workout, and actually after the workout, as some of you know, I still have one client that I still technically work at Gold's as a personal trainer. It probably won't be forever. Probably it's going to die out soon because A, my certification will expire and I have to do that, and B, I only have one client, so it only makes sense to keep me on. But I've been training the same person for a long time, and it's been had a lot of progress. So, but so many people I think are use the excuse of like, I don't have enough time, and I've made tons of videos about this, but today is like a perfect example of doing it all. I mean, I work 9 to 5, then I go to the gym for about an hour, 15 minutes, then I had a personal training client for an hour, and then I chatted just another 15 minutes, and now it's 9 o'clock. I have to go home and either edit this video or edit another video to put up for you guys. I have to work on Ever Forward stuff because I have some so cool designs and colors coming, and some other items that I'm working on, and and focusing on networking and talking to people and responding to emails, and it's like so much, and by the time I'm all done, it'll be midnight, 12:30, and then I go to bed and I do the same thing over again. So you can always make time for stuff. You can always find time as long as you manage it correctly. And don't let 2015 be the year. I feel like every single person on YouTube is gonna be like, 2015 will be the year for this, 2015 will be the year for that, blah blah, do your goals. But it's so true. Every year, I mean, look back at 2014. What have you done in 2014 that you're very proud of? Take whatever you're proud of and do it even better in 2015. Don't necessarily, if you're gonna set goals. One thing I was talking to my client there, she does a lot of marketing, and she was talking about quantify your goals. So instead of saying, I want to get stronger, how strong you're gonna get? I want to lose weight. How much weight are you gonna lose? You want to grow your YouTube channel. You want to grow your business. How much? Set a goal. Set a quantifiable goal. And if you reach it, make it a realistic goal. And then if you reach it, it's a great success. Very nice. And if you don't, then A, you need to figure out what you're doing wrong, or B, it wasn't an obtainable goal. So make a realistic expectation and make 2015 the year of happenings. So 2014 was a fantastic year. I thank all of you guys for being here with me, and let's keep on going. Let's keep this chewing train going. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you later.